Y'all, so I have tea for all of y'all trying to find a husband. Let me put you on game, honey. They got a dating option on Facebook. Okay? It's literally the best place to find a husband. It's the best place to find one because that's where I found all of y'all's. Yeah, all y'all husbands is on Facebook dating.
Hot take. If you're looking for the hotties in New York City, just go to the fancy supermarkets, especially on a Sunday morning. Woo!
Where in Miami are you most likely to meet your husband?
The Miami Heat's playoff skates. The best guys.
If you want hot men, come to a Heat game ASAP.
Where do you go to find a husband? Tinder. You will find all kinds of husbands on Tinder. Don't feel so bad when you're the only one of your friends left that hasn't found their soulmate yet, because there are so many married men swiping away every day, still looking for their soulmate too.
Too close to Christmas to go freestyle? No, go now. There's some lonely people out there that's depressed that just want somebody in their life. They can buy you a good gift, girl. Go find the depressed people. Go hang out by the cemetery, girl. Think I'm lying. Go hang out by the cemetery. Act lost. You know, people going to be coming to visit the people's graves and stuff. Get them at their vulnerable point. I don't know where this, I can't find it. Can you help me? You think I'm playing about the cemetery? Go to the cemetery. Go to expensive cemetery, though. The rich side of town. Go to that cemetery. Go walk around the mausoleum building at the rich cemetery. You said, "Oh my God, you think I'm playing?" If I was single, that's the first place I go looking for somebody with money. I'll be in them obituaries every week. Ooh, who done died? Oh, new widower, huh? Guess I'll be walking around that funeral home or cemetery. Yeah, okay.
So you want to meet a billionaire? Well, the thing about billionaires is that there isn't that many of them, and they tend to like to hang out with each other, which makes them predictable. And conveniently, they have their very own travel schedule, known as the Billionaire Travel Schedule. In September, you'll find them here. August and October here. November, December. And for my US girlies, Art Basel and St. Bart's are your best bet. Now do with this information as you will.
I've realized that this is where you go to meet hot, rich, older guys. I don't have experience with hot, rich, older guys. I am curious, so I'm very observant. I'm open to discovery, you know what I'm saying? And by older, I'm not saying like old. I'm just saying, everyone's always saying happy hour. Everyone's always saying hotel bars. At the end of the day, like, am I going to go to a hotel bar? Probably not. Everyone's always saying golf courses. Am I going to go to a golf course? Like, I joke, but no, haven't been. And what it is lunch. They're not talking about lunch. But how come I was in an area yesterday where a lot of people are working, a lot of finance buildings, and I was taken aback by the lunch scene. It was really giving like attractive 30s, 40s guys at lunch. And this is probably way more accessible in New York, but we live in LA. Like, I don't know the scenes, but now I know. Go to a place where people are working and you hit those lunch places at noon.
Okay, on a serious note, where do like the 28-year-old single men hang out at? Because like
28 to like 30.
You're so right. We're bopping around the West Village, and I'm looking.
I'm looking. Eyes are peeled,
but I'm not finding them. So if you're 28 and single,
where you live in New York, it shouldn't be that hard to find.
You're 31 and getting a divorce because you don't like him.
Yeah, I fell out of love with him. I think we just went two different
ways. Okay, but do you have any children?
No, thank God.
Well, and you've been with him since how old?
Since I was 18, but we got married at 20.
All right. And what do you think's waiting for you out here?
New possibilities.
That's one way to frame it.
He's ready
But
for kids. I'm not ready for kids. I worked hard for my degree and my career. Why should I have to give it up? Especially when I don't have any kids.
okay. So your husband wanted you to stay home, and you wanted to go to work.
Yes. Well, Kevin, I work. I'm a nurse.
Congratulations. That matters.
I work with a
listen,
lot of doctors. Actually,
so what?
I'm praying for an African man that want to come over here and be my husband. I help you get your green card, your visa. I got food stamps. I got child support. I take care of you. You come over here, be a father to my daughters, carnation, cremation, cash happy, and my other kids. I'm just here. I'm looking for a man, or you could be an American man as well. But come over here. I buy you a car.
Do you want to have the hottest boyfriend ever? Yes, of course you do. Well, here is the best way to find the hottest guys. And no, it's not Tinder. It is literally so simple. All you do is go to a modeling agency, click your area, click whoever you're interested in, and scroll through all of the hot guys around you. Now, once you finally find someone you're interested in, I think Brent's pretty cute. Click their profile. And then from there, you can see all about them and click their Instagram. Now, obviously, go DM them and chances are they'll probably respond. You're welcome.
They put so much effort into finding these guys, but don't actually put out that much effort into the relationship. No wonder why they keep having to find boyfriends. They honestly got their priorities wrong. They always seem to find the man, but just can't keep the man.
All right, if you're going rich husband hunting, please listen up. I'm not talking about this commenter specifically, but I've gotten some stories from my friends that work at some of the places that I've recommended, and we need some clarification here. All right, if it's a restaurant bar that I'm recommending, go between 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. on a Wednesday or Thursday. If it's like a bar, I would say Wednesday or Thursday through Saturday between like 10 p.m. and midnight, because nothing good happens after midnight. And if it's a lunch spot I've recommended, I would say between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. You have to remember that like these men are working. They're not the people that are going to early lunch at 12 p.m. or going to a 5 p.m. dinner. And also when you're going out, like you have to order your first drink. I don't know why that's not like a given. But yeah, if you have any other questions, please let me know. Yeah. Bye guys.
If you're dating, here are some tips how to find a guy that is husband material. Be upfront about your values. Don't stick around a guy to change him. Ask yourself if you're really ready. Are you really ready? Are you like really in a place where you're just desperate? Don't go into the dating world desperate, like, oh, I have to find a guy.
But that's exactly what they're doing. They're storming up every place that men go to find a potential husband. It's gotten even crazy, to be honest. They're even going to golf clubs and sport games. Nowhere is safe anymore. The men's spaces have been invaded.
Single, and people always say, Elle, you're so pretty, why don't you have a boyfriend? And I think that's so rude, because obviously it's my personality.
If you want to meet rich men or women, but you're too shy to go to those high-end bars or any typical place that rich people hang out in, I got you covered. So you're gonna have to join this website called Millionaire's Match. It is an online dating website for high-value men and ambitious elite singles. This website is perfect because they actually verify that each person's annual income is over $300,000. So you're not gonna get played, okay? But I'm gonna leave the link in my bio. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. I just joined, so if you actually want to chat with me on there, you could join and find me. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night.
Husband store? What is this? Hello, you may visit the store only once. There are 6 floors and the value of the husband increases as the shopper sends the flights. The shopper may choose any man for a particular floor, or may choose to go up a floor, but cannot go back down except to exit building. These men have jobs. Going up. These men have jobs and love kids. Keep it going. These men have jobs, love kids, and are good looking. Wow. I gotta keep going. These men have jobs, love kids, drop dead gorgeous, and help with housework. Oh, God. I can hardly stand it. Gotta go. These men possess same qualities as fourth floor, plus good lovers. To the top, baby. There are no men on this floor. This floor exists solely as proof that women are hard to please. Thanks for stopping by.
This video is for the single girls in New York City. I have cracked the code. We are no longer doing dating apps. I deleted all my dating apps. I'm now, every Saturday morning, coming to Central Park, grabbing a coffee, grabbing my best friend, walking, and seeing all the hot guys that are training for the marathon.
I just saw the cutest guy at Trader Joe's. Actually, every time I go to Trader Joe's, I see gorgeous men. I was having a conversation with my guy friend last night, and we were talking about, like, how to meet guys in not bar settings. And we talked about, you know, the gym, the beach, a couple other options, church. I think Trader Joe's is where I'm going to meet the love of my life. There's something about the men that choose to shop there. They are gorgeous. They're kind of indie, like, cool vibe. Not very, like, jock in your face, but kind of like, I'm a gorgeous man, and I don't know it. I'm a little humble. The guy that was at the counter was buying wine, and he was like a brunette, tall, stunning man. Black t-shirt. If you see this, hey, because we made eye contact like 6 times, but I couldn't go up to you because I didn't know what to say. But I saw you, and you were gorgeous. Anyways, yeah. Pretty much Trader Joe's is where I'm meeting my future husband, so I might just start going there, like, looking cute from now on, and, like, carry on my little bouquet of flowers looking like a single little lady. Period.
If you live in San Diego and you want to meet hot guys, literally go to Trader Joe's and PD. It's the best place in the world. Every man there, it's Monday night at like 6 o'clock, but every man there is like, you're beautiful.
How to find a husband. First things first. Number 1, get fit. And I'm not saying look like a supermodel, but be in the best shape you possibly can be. Number 2, empty out your baggage. A clean conscience is an open heart. Number 3, be feminine. I know this may be hard, but you have to lean back and let the men approach you. And number 4, stop going out and hoping you're going to find the love of your life at 3 in the morning. You just won't. The husband you really want, sadly, is not there. You're welcome.
I highly doubt these modern women can complete number 1 and 3. They have a famous saying where the man has to accept them as they come, meaning they are not willing to change for the better. It's either you accept the package or go. They would really struggle with being feminine because they're trying to compete with men today. And I don't think any man would want to deal with that and the world at the same time. The chances are very low, but not impossible.
So many of y'all are giving such bad advice. Okay, here's where to actually meet hot quality guys in LA. Let's be fucking for real and realize that we're probably not going to be the love of your life at the club. Maybe, probably not. I need you to stop thinking at level 1, think at level 3, okay? Let's say you want a doctor. Choose a hospital, frequent the cafeteria. They usually have Wi-Fi, you can work there. I didn't tell you that. Or if that's too intense for you, frequent the food spots and coffee shops around the hospital where they can grab and go coffee and food, because they're busy. Let's say you want a man with hobbies so he doesn't bother you all the time. If you want a man who wears Solomon's, Arc'teryx, and Carhartts for legitimate reasons, check out Cebu Sol events. We have fly fishing, climbing, and falconry, which was probably the best day of my life. Or if you want someone good with their hands, go to a ceramic studio. I like clay, it's in Chinatown. If you want a guy with good stamina, check out places with good athletic gathering things. For example, try running club if you like runners, or table tennis, or pickleball courts in LA. I think this is the most underrated if I'm being honest. Go where the hot bitches are. Hopefully they'll be dating a hot guy with hot guy friends or relatives. You're welcome.
Our school is connected to a hospital, so I'm dressed up, and there's a lot of real doctors here, so let me just, in case there's a husband. Husband, where you at? Doctors! Dr. Daddies, where y'all at? We're here for y'all.
Stop! Attention! If you want to be my husband and you live on this road, come outside now!
Where is the best place to find a husband? I'll go first. Instagram, and you want to know why? I don't know about you, but I believe the boy needs to put in the work. Like, boy, chase me, come after me.
No, thank you.
Like, I'm not trying to play games, but Cinderella did not chase after the prince. You see, when a dude hits you up on Instagram, he has no idea where you live unless you have it listed in your bio. Chances are, if you don't already know each other, you don't live in the same city. Girl, he's gonna have to buy a plane ticket or drive across the country to come meet you. And that's exactly the kind of effort we want and deserve. So let me tell you, when this guy Jake commented on my Instagram, I added him on Facebook. I didn't want him sliding into my DMs. I wanted him sliding into my Facebook Messenger. We sent lengthy messages back and forth for about 2 months. He invited me to come up to Northern California and hang out with his family, which was about 10 hours away. I said, no, but I'll be in Maui on my family vacation if you want to come. That boy bought a plane ticket to Maui. I didn't even tell him what time we were flying in. Respond to your Instagram comments, ladies.
Where to meet sugar daddies and wealthy provider men. So I'm going to start off with go old. Go old, old is gold, okay? Go for the older man, number one. Young dudes are still trying to get their bag. They will not take care of you like an old man will. Number two, go to nice areas. Golf clubs, nice gyms, restaurants, cafes, nice high-end cocktail lounges, 5-star hotels. Go to all these places, sit around, look cute, drop a napkin, you'll get what you want.
I'm starting a revolution where we don't find our significant other on dating apps.
All right, girls, summer's here, dating apps are out. Here are some places that you can meet men in the wild. First up, we've got car shows, okay? We all know that guys like go to toys, so great place to go. Then we've got conferences and networking events. Go to a tech conference, and I promise you, it won't look like much from the outside, but get to talking to the men, and they are some of the top elite men you'll ever meet. And then, of course, happy hours, financial district, great choice. Food festivals are also a very good choice. And of course, we've got gyms, but I think it depends on which gym you go to and what time of day you go to. But gyms are always right. And last, go to parks, dog parks, hiking, golf courses, anywhere where there's greenery. Go. And if you need some tips on how to make conversations with the men that you meet in these areas, I have a bunch of examples in my dating tip ebook.
I just realized that Tinder is the perfect place to find husbands. It's somebody else's husband, but there's lots of husbands there.
I'm afraid that men are about to learn rule number 1 of capitalism.
And what would that be?
In order to negotiate, you have to bring value.
Based on what is shown on the screen, it does seem like one is going to try to explain that men have no value.
And in order to strike, you have to be able to take something away from the person that you're trying to strike against. That is the meaning of a strike. It means withholding something until you get your needs or conditions met. That's a strike, okay? So I just have one question for all of y'all.
And what's that?
What is that thing? Go ahead, what is that thing?
Sadly, I believe they're serious in asking that question.
What are you going to withhold from women in any meaningful way that is going to force us to meet your conditions and demands? What will it be? Go ahead, what will it be? What will you withhold from us? Have you thought about that?
I'm fairly certain that they have.
Because I guarantee you, in less than a month's time, tops, I promise you, everybody's going to forget about this.
I highly doubt that. The reason being, because unlike what some believe, this is not about some men going on strike so they can get something out of women. Oh no, it is in fact more about men holding up a mirror to the face of the behavior that a lot of women have been displaying in regards to their own dating standards. So when men start acting in the exact same way that women do, it definitely seems that some women are not liking the reflection.
These are my requirements for dating. Moving forward, I want the password to your phone, the password to all of your social media accounts. I want to know that I am the only woman that you are pursuing. Even through the hard times, you're not seeking validation on Instagram, Snapchat, or paying $9.99 to some ratchet hoe on OnlyFans. My body will be the only body that you want to see naked, or we're not going to be together. If I'm not enough for you, we're done. Capiche? Capuche. I don't want you saying, here's my phone, go through it. I'm not doing anything, because you already deleted everything on your phone before you chose to hand it over. Do we look stupid? And don't tell me I'm crazy for wanting to look through your phone. I'm crazy for blindly believing that you're not doing anything shady when my intuition is telling me otherwise. So passwords are a must from now on. I want to be able to look through the phone whenever I feel It's called trust building. And if you look at me like I'm crazy, it means that you're doing something wrong. So we're getting passwords. So be prepared, guys. If you want to be in a committed relationship, you need to be transparent. And ladies, stick to it. Stand firm. Okay? Stand firm. I believe there are good ones out there.
Ladies, I know where to find the hot men in Dallas. Now, granted, not all of them might be single, but I went to my Barry 7:30 a.m. Wednesday morning workout, and I really did not want to get out of bed, but Lord, I'm so glad I did. It was a hot theme class, and let me just tell you, the music and the temperature were not the only things that were hot in there. We were transitioning from the tread to the floor, and I was just looking around the room like I always do at like any workout class. And I was like, holy moly, there are so many cute guys in here today. It was like every good-looking guy in the city of Dallas had descended into Barry's 7:30 a.m. workout. They were cute, they were jacked, they were sweaty, they were working out, they were getting after it. Now, I would never go up and talk to a guy that I think is cute. One, because I'm shy, and two, because it's a gym. So, like, I don't know if that's, like, the most appropriate setting to go up to someone. But in the meantime, if you see me at Barry's 7:30 a.m. workouts on Wednesday, mind your business.
In university and you can't find any guy who doesn't suck, maybe go to church. That might be a way to do it. People with Christian values are pretty solid people. Probably a controversial thing to say. Go fishing for a husband at church. And I think it's also easier when you get a bit older to differentiate between who actually is smart and has it together and who doesn't. I had a very difficult time when I was in my early 20s figuring out who was smart and who wasn't smart.
I just saw the cutest guy in Trader Joe's. That was actually very dramatic. He was literally so mediocre. I just don't think I'm used to seeing like guys my age when I'm like running errands. I don't know why I like look like this and expect to like have a meet cute in a farmer's market. As I was like pushing my little empty cart around the fucking store, because then I realized I really did not need that much, we keep staring at each other and I was like, do I say something? I literally wanted to be like, hi, like, I don't know, but I thought about it. And then I looked at his cart and there were roses. Gonna assume they're not for his mom. I mean, that would be really cute, but also a little concerning. Everyone who's in a relationship is always like, it'll happen when you least expect that. I'm like, shut the fuck, literally shut up. But I was listening to my girls gotta eat, shout out girls gotta eat, and Jay Shetty, he was on the podcast, and he said, I think it happens when you're least prepared. Like, maybe I should start doing my makeup and coming to Trader Joe's.
Did you know that you can astrologically find out where you'll meet your husband? And excuse this jazz band playing by the park. All you have to do is look at where your Jupiter is in your birth chart. And if you want to find out where, look at the house that your Jupiter is in. For example, if your Jupiter is in the 10th house, you could meet your husband through career or the place of work. And if your Jupiter is in the 9th house, you'll find your partner through travel. So if you've been debating on a plane ticket, this is your sign. And another example could be if your Jupiter is in the 11th house, chances are you'll meet your husband through a group or some kind of communal activity. So join that book club, join that intramural league. You know what to do.
They ask me all the time, Tarajun, how to find a husband? I'm not a love guru, but I tell you, take notes. First, you have to work on yourself. Self-improvement is so important. Then a guy will see you and say, wow, she's so happy. Now, how can I ruin her life? Do you understand? That's how you get a man. What?
This is so funny because when a man works on himself and builds himself up, there's always a woman there to mess up his life, and in the process, help him lose half of everything he's worked for. That's why marriage for a man is risky.
Okay, so I'm finally going to make a video on how I find my sugar daddy. Y'all keep asking me, y'all keep begging for this video, so let's get started. Just so y'all know, yeah, real deal. So first thing you have to do is download Tinder. Some of y'all fast ass probably already got it, but yeah, download Tinder. Once you have Tinder, go ahead and download Tinder Plus. This is a must. Settings, and then click on your preferences, and the age you're looking for is between 35 to 65. Cause no shade, these younger men do not be having no coins. They don't got none of that. They don't got it. See me, I've been doing it for a long time, so I could really look at a man and know if he got the coins or not. No shade. But you need to be looking for an older, preferably Caucasian, that just looks like he's kind of lonely and needs some comforting. And just like that, you found one. And now the number one question I get asked is, how do I ask them for the funds? How do I ask them for the coin?
I would advise to always talk to them for at least a day or two before asking for anything. And remember, before you ask them for anything, make sure you unmatch them on Tinder. Because not all of these men are SDs. Not all these men are tricks. They get real butthurt. They real broke around here. So get their phone number and then unmatch them on Tinder. Now, I do have some cyber SDs and I also have like some in-person SD. This is where the Tinder Plus is going to come in handy. If you're just looking for like a cyber SD, you don't really care to like meet up with them in person and go out to eat and go shopping or whatever. You just want to like get money. Change your location to like either Houston, LA, or like New York, or even Miami. And then match with men over there. And no shade, just turn one of them to your trick. I got this one man that's all the way in Oklahoma. He swear that I'm coming to see him next month, baby. I'm not. Pay for these nails though, that's all that matters.
You want to date a wealthy man with a lot of money, but you don't know where to find them? I'm going to tell you where to go. The first place you're going to go and the first thing you're going to do is put on a really cute hot girl walk outfit, and you're going to find a very wealthy neighborhood in your city. You're going to go for a hot girl walk. Next place, whatever city you live in, go to the downtown area, find a really nice high-rise condo or apartment. Make sure one of these condos or apartments has a restaurant or a bar on the bottom floor. Go in, sit at the bar, wait and see how many men come up to you. There are so many men that go to the bar by themselves, especially if it's a bar where they already reside, looking to buy a pretty girl a drink. The next place you are going to look is exclusive events or conferences. I cannot tell you how many times I've just been at a nice hotel in Miami for an event myself, or even just to get drinks with a girlfriend, and all of a sudden there's a huge conference going on with a lot of men. Go to these conferences. Go to the hotels where these conferences are at, because you know what these men do after the conferences? They go get a drink at the bar. Next place you are going to go if you're trying to find a wealthy man is a high-end bar or a really nice speakeasy. Here down in South Florida, there are speakeasies everywhere. A lot of them are very exclusive. You either have to know someone to get in or you have to have a code to get in. These men just hang out there drinking their whiskey out of the glass, waiting to talk to a pretty girl. Next place you're going to look is a high-end gym. That's where all the daddies go. So if you have an Equinox, next place is going to be a golf course. I feel like this is just a universally known fact, but all of the wealthy men are into golf. So whether you know nothing about golf and you go and make a fool of yourself with your girlfriends and pretend to know how to golf just to run into men and be like, oh my God, can you teach me? Which brings me to my next point, country clubs. If there's a way you can finesse yourself into getting into a country club, do it. Go to the pool, go to the restaurant, walk the neighborhoods. This is definitely where you're going to meet a wealthy man. The last one on this list for now is a luxury hotel or resort. If you can get yourself into a resort's pool, you are set. The only downside that I will say to trying to find a wealthy man at a luxury resort or hotel is they're probably just visiting. But depending on what you're looking for, that might be ideal.
Exactly where to find your future wallet. Rich husband in New York City. The key to finding Mr. Right is knowing all the right places to eat. Head on over to Michael's, the hotspot for media tycoons in Manhattan. Mike McCarty hosts there about every other week. Shake his hand and he could introduce you to the potential love of your life, a future hot Mark Zuckerberg. Just make your way to table 1. Trust me. You're on a date with a Brooks brother and he takes you here, you know you're set. What's better than a one-way private charter to the Hamptons? You may not find your billionaire's romance here, but it's a 5-minute walk from Wall Street. With luck, if you go late enough, you might find an accountant at the bar wasting his life way over a glass of bourbon. What are you waiting for, honey? He's waiting for you to join him. If you're college age or cougaring for a pre-financed boy before the millions, take to Gold Plaza. They often have events, you can ask for directions, and who knows, you might find the future Mr. Big T or Carrie. Thanks for watching.
This is disgusting. Women always complain about men seeing them as a piece of meat. But at the same time, they see men as a tool to fund their lifestyle. As long as that man got money, they will do anything. How's that any different than a sex worker? The logic is just not adding up.
Tips on how to find a rich husband. As a gold digger, I like helping women who want a soft life like me. Hi, I'm Mrs. White, your master of luxury. Unclench your jaw, smile, close your legs until he does something big for you. Always smell good. Stop chasing and start attracting. Dress classy. Speak softly. Find areas where people with old money hang. Short nails. Download LinkedIn. For more info, go book your masterclass on Instagram at Mrs_White888. Now, go find rich husband, baby.
I'm out on the dating scene, I have to say that one of the best places that you would not think of that you can meet someone organically is at the park. Let me just say, I've been stopped 3 times while I'm reading at the park, and the go-to line every single time has been, what book are you reading? What is it about? And then it'll start conversation. Unfortunately, I have not been attracted, or the guy has not been my type, but it is a good place to potentially meet somebody. Go to your local park, just sit there, read, listen to music, go on a walk, and you don't know who's gonna come up to you and just start a conversation.
Ladies, 2023, I'm convinced I'm going to meet my man at the grocery store. And here's why I say this. When I go to the bar, it's a great romance, whirlwinds, it fizzles out in days, okay? Grocery store, I'm coming back from work, you know, I'm in like girlfriend attire, okay? Obviously I wouldn't wear a turtleneck to the bar, but I think I'm looking cute, wholesome energy. Perfect time to both reach for an apple, okay? And then go, oh my God, so sorry, you take it. And then spark up a conversation. I mean, like, I actually have to like do that. But I'll let you know if I do. I'm thinking that's going to be the thing for me this year. Because I only go to the bar, like, maybe once or twice a week on the weekends. But, you know, I'm at that grocery store multiple times a week. More chances, okay? Let me know if you try this, or if you have, if it's worked for you. Give us a little inspiration story, honey. I need it. Bye.
Never had a boyfriend.
What?
Never.
Never?
Never in my
That's
life.
ridiculous. No.
I know, right? Okay, so your big sister is here. I've been trying with nice guys, with college guys, with humble guys, with everything. Nothing worked. Everybody was just breaking my heart. So you know what? I'm just going with rich guys. Well, at least I'm gonna cry my lips. Today we are in the most gorgeous and luxury hotel in Beverly Hills. So here's the secret. You don't need to be shy. Nobody cares about you. So just see the objective. We're gonna try next time.
Alexa, remind me that I don't need a man and men are useless. When should I remind you? Every damn day.
How to get a rich man's attention. So if you are now walking into nice establishments and you're walking into better places, better hotel bars, members clubs, country clubs, or you're shopping in nicer areas and you see a man that is a possible target, he looks well, he's older, he's dressed very nice, he's about to get into a nice car or whatever, or maybe you're just in, let's do, for example, you're in a hotel bar. You're in a hotel bar. What you would do is you don't sit on your phone all day. By sitting on your phone constantly, it makes everyone think that you're there to meet someone. Okay? Do not sit on your phone. It also makes you look unapproachable. Just take in the ambience of the place. You know, get a drink. Sit back on the drink. Take in the ambience. Look friendly, not overly friendly, but you're enjoying your day. You're having a break. You might be on lunch from work. You're just enjoying yourself. You're taking it in. You're enjoying life every moment, okay? I love my life. And that's more of an approachable look for a man to say, hey, how are you? How's your day? What's a pretty girl like you sitting here alone? Then you give him some spiel, okay? You might want to talk to the barman so people can overhear that you're friendly. Like, hey, how's it going? How's your day? You been busy? Oh, it's not that busy right now. Oh, thank you. You know, like, so people know that you're friendly and they can approach you, okay? Also, if you want to do eye contact is a great way to get what you want, you know, and then look away. Okay, and then also Say you're at a grocery store, you're walking down the street and you're saying, oh damn, that man, I know that man has money. I know for a fact that man has money. What you do is you get a napkin, you drop the napkin. You get your handbag, you drop the handbag. If the handbag's expensive, girl, get yourself a replica so you can throw it on the floor. Throw that handbag on the floor right in front of that man. Get your lipstick keys all out on the floor. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, and then he's gonna come in with some, some funny dad joke, it's always nice to have a nice lady. You're so sweet. Where are you from? Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pull little tricks like that. Drop a napkin, drop a handbag. You're gonna look around. You're always gonna be on the prey. You're always gonna be looking around, to see what's out there. Be that type of girl that's always looking for opportunities and be ruthless. Ruthless.
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.